Hi guys, it is Thursday, so I just recorded my entire video, and with my luck, it deleted itself entirely. So, it's the second time through this. Yay! And I apologize, this is probably going up really late, because YouTube takes forever to upload, and because I have had literally no time to be able to like sit down and do all of this because of this huge bio project that I had that was worth like a whole bunch of my grade, and if I didn't do it, it's a possibility that I wouldn't graduate, which is kind of important. So that definitely came first. Sorry, people. But this week is First Times Week, and I have a list of things of first times. Okay, first celebrity crush. So my first celebrity crush, if it's not like talking about cartoon characters, because, you know, I'm weird like that, of course. I can't even remember some of the cartoon characters I had crushes on because I had so many crushes on cartoon characters because, again, I'm weird. My first celebrity crush would probably have to be Jeremy Sumpter. And if you don't know, which you should know, because he's awesome, he played Peter Pan in the live action movie of Peter Pan, obviously. And he's awesome, and I loved him so much, and definitely one of my first time crushes on celebrity. My first kiss, I haven't had one yet. I am 17, but I just haven't had my first kiss, so, you know, yeah, forever alone with puppies. Putting that out there. First crush. My first crush is probably crushes. Two of my guy friends when I was really, really young were probably my two crushes. I can actually remember them sitting. We were sitting at like a picnic table, and they were fighting over who was going to marry me. Remember, this is in like preschool, so it's been a long time. My first relationship. Okay, so I have not had like a real dating relationship. I've just never had like a relationship. Again, forever alone with puppies. Literally, I'm going to start a club. I already have two people, so we're going to start a club. My first vacation. Probably, I think the beach is probably my first vacation, just because I know that we go every 4th of July to the beach, and so that's probably it. Maybe. My first memory. Okay, so my first memory, it's kind of sad and kind of pathetic, but my first memory is playing hide and go seek with my cousin, and I had hid right next to our fireplace, which had a whole bunch of pillows on it because it was like brick fireplace, so my parents didn't want us to like have to like get cut open if we fell or something on the bricks. So I made myself like a little fort thing almost with some pillows, and I hid in there, and I just remember crying because I had had so much fun that day, and I cried because I didn't want to grow up, because I knew if I grew up this probably wouldn't be happening. I don't really know. Obviously I should become Peter Pan, or no, I can be Wendy, but I would stay with Peter Pan rather than leave. Just saying. Okay, my first favorite TV show. Well, I guess my first favorite TV show was probably one of those ones that you can barely remember anymore. It's like Little Bear or Bear in the Big Blue House. My first friend. Okay, so my first friend was probably Alex, which is one of the ones that I mentioned earlier, who fought over me when we were really young. Yeah, I've known him since I was, actually literally since I was born. His parents and my parents have been best friends for a long time. Um, probably, probably since like what, college or something? I don't know. My first girl crush. Okay, so I would like to say that my first girl crush was probably Emma Watson, because she was just awesome, and I'm still, if you can't see, obsessed with Harry Potter. The first text I sent today is, let's see, okay, so it's actually with my friend Alexis. We were talking about this huge project, and he had said group 4 can kiss my caboose. Like, I'm not even like censoring or anything. He literally said group 4 can kiss my caboose. Group 4 is the project, and my text in response is capital all caps. Yes. Y-E-S. Yes. I'm just awesome in the mornings, clearly. I'm awesome all the time, actually. So, the first person I think of when I hear the word marriage is probably my parents, which is people, not person. They've been married for a long time. Well, not like a long time. They're not that old. But they've been married for a long time. My first favorite food, probably macaroni and cheese or spaghetti. Those were like literally the two foods you could not separate me from. If I wasn't eating macaroni, I was eating spaghetti. If it wasn't spaghetti, it was definitely macaroni. And I would eat ketchup with my macaroni. There's actually a picture down the hall of when I was really young, and I was a cue ball baby, so I had like next to no hair for a while, and which is very opposite. But I have spaghetti sauce everywhere. Everywhere. It was insane. And I didn't call spaghetti spaghetti, I called it paschetti. My first YouTuber crush. Okay, so my first YouTuber crush is definitely Jack Harris from Jacksgap. And if you don't know who he is, you're absolutely insane. You need to go look him up. He's one of the best YouTubers out there because he's perfect. Him and his brother Finn, his twin. Okay, my first Viner crush. My first Viner crush is probably Brent Rivera. He might be younger than me, but he was definitely my first Viner crush. I think he was, again, I feel like he's one of the first people I found on Vine, other than like Us the Duo, who I actually had found on YouTube before that. Then I found out they had a Vine, and I kind of spazzed out, freaked out, followed them, and then liked every single one of their video Vines. And yeah, they're perfect. The first color candy I'd choose, probably blue, because I have like an obsession with blue, and I love like the blueberry flavored things, which is kind of weird because I don't actually really like the actual fruit blueberries. Probably because of their texture. I'm weird with the texture of foods. And my first favorite band. I don't really think you could count the Wiggles as a favorite band. I think my first favorite band was probably like the Jonas Brothers. Which is kind of sad because, you know, now they're not together as the Jonas Brothers anymore. Okay, that was it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Thursday.